Be ye angry, and sin not.
Do you get angry?
Yes, few times I get angry.
When do you get angry?
When my friends disturb and hitting me, then I get very angry.
So what makes you angry?
The disturb and hitting.
Angry.
Yes, I get angry.
So what makes you get angry?
When my friends touch my things without my permission, then I get angry.
And what do you do?
Silence becomes.
So you become silent.
Yes.
Do you fight?
No.
Do you get angry?
Yes, I get angry.
So what do you do when you get angry?
I keep silent.
Okay. Do you think that is the best way?
Yes, I think that is best way.
In Ephesians 4:26-27, we are told to be angry but do not sin. This means that we can express our anger in positive ways without letting it turn into hatred or revenge. We are also told in James 1:19 to be slow to anger, which means that we should think before we react in moments of frustration or rage.
Hi, it's Pastor Bruce Claridge here from Bendigo, Victoria, Australia. Loved you all in India. Kosik has asked me to say a little bit on anger. Apparently that's a topic that you're doing. Now, anger is okay. It's what you do with the anger that's the important thing. So the Bible says be angry, but sin not. So, what I encourage you to do is to perhaps get to the Bible, look up all the scriptures on anger. Proverbs is really good. And see how you're going to respond when you get angry. But do it biblically. It's okay to be angry. It's what we do with that anger that is the key. So be angry, but sin not. And by the way, it's sort of like choosing your own adventure. When you get angry, what you choose to do with that anger creates an adventure, either for good or not for good. So anyway, God bless you, and look up those scriptures on anger, have a talk with one another, and remember to be angry, but sin not. Bless you, and love to everyone there from us in Australia. Bye.
What is anger according to the Bible? Starting with a biblical definition of anger, anger is a passionate and active response of the entire person to real or perceived wrong. Anger is a God-given emotion of displeasure. Anger expresses that I am against that and take an active stance to oppose something that I determine as both important and wrong.
Exodus 11:8 records that Moses went out from Pharaoh in a great anger. There is no divine condemnation for this, just anger at the hard-hearted monarch. Also, when the children of Israel left Egypt, they sinned against God by fashioning an idol. As Moses came nigh unto the camp, that he saw the calf, and the dancing, and Moses' anger waxed hot. 30-19. Here Moses became legitimately angry at gross sin against God. But there is a third scenario that is recorded for us in Numbers 20. Moses was frustrated with the thirsty and murmuring Israelites. God commanded him to speak to a rock to obtain water from it. And Moses said unto them, Hear now, ye rebels, must we fetch you water out of this rock? And Moses lifted up his hand, and with his rod he smote the rock twice. 10:11. God immediately reproved Moses for his angry disobedience. And Moses said unto them, Hear now, ye rebels, must we fetch you water out of this rock? And Moses lifted up his hand, and with his rod he smote the rock twice. 10:11. God immediately reproved Moses for his angry disobedience. So we note that it is appropriate to be angry at hard-hearted disobedience and to express self-controlled outrage at sin. But anger is never justified solely because of frustrating circumstances, and especially if it results in personal disobedience. For the wrath of man worketh not the righteousness of God. James 1.
Also, when we see Moses' character, Moses got angry, where he got angry, and here it says the first time when he went to the Pharaoh, he went in anger to Pharaoh, because Pharaoh was not letting the Israelite, he was not releasing the Israelite which God wanted. The second time, he really got upset and angry with the Israelites because they made golden calf, when he went to the Mount Sinai and he was speaking to God, and he got the 10 commandments, which is to guide the Israelite. So both the time it was godly anger which Moses showed, and Moses really got angry with Pharaoh and with the Israelite. But the last time, or the third time, where we see he struck the rock twice, which God very specifically told Moses to struck the rock once. He out of impatience or out of frustration, he struck the rock twice, which was misrepresenting God to his people. And that's where he did wrong, or God got upset with him because he misrepresented God to his people. Yes, we all get angry. Sometimes it is anger because it is godly anger, but sometimes out of anger we do sin. Be angry and do not sin. Do not let the sun go down upon your wrath. We all got angry one point at a time. Sometimes we burst out, or sometimes we keep the grudge inside us to take revenge in the future. Bible speaks in Ephesians, it speaks, be angry and do not sin, and do not let the sun go down upon your wrath. Yes, sometimes we keep the grudge inside us, and we sometimes out of anger we kill someone, or someone kills. So Bible very clearly says, be angry because that is normal, that is natural, but do not sin. I asked these children, few of my students, Avi and Piyu and Subhojit, and Avi said he gets angry when someone disturbs him, and he gets angry. So, and as well as Piyu said, like she gets angry when someone touches her things, her belongings without her permission. Piyu says the reaction for that, she becomes silent, whereas Subhojit also said, yes, he gets angry, and the reaction towards that, he becomes silent. What is our outcome? What is our reaction towards our anger? Sometimes we keep the grudge inside us, and that's where I say, do not let the sun go down upon your wrath. Do not sin, and that's what the Bible says. So we will look to some of the verses what Bible speaks about anger, and some of the solutions which we can think about how to overcome anger.
James 1:19-20. My dear brothers and sisters, take note of this. Everyone should be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to become angry, because human anger does not produce the righteousness that God desires.
29:11. Fools give full vent to their rage, but the wise bring calm in the end.
Proverbs 19:11. A person's wisdom yields patience. It is to one's glory to overlook an offense. Colossians 3:8. But now you must also rid yourselves of all such things as these: anger, rage, malice, slander, and filthy language. God says to handle anger. The Bible says, when angry, do not sin. Do not ever let your wrath, your exasperation, your fury, or indignation last until the sun goes down. Leave no such room or foothold for the devil. Give no opportunity to him. How to control anger biblically. Jesus' teachings on anger. 1. Don't let anger control you. Address it in love. 2. Don't seek revenge when mistreated. Share God's generosity. 3. Get help for your problem before you help another. 4. Know when you need to withdraw. 5. Pause and quiet to pray and think. 6. Stay calm. 7. Ask a question. 8. Sometimes answer a question with a question.